get a call in 6 weeks and fight again. Because those long, drawn-out 15-minute wars, they take a little bit of time to recover from, and they take some fights off your career, in my opinion. So, to go in there and do what I know I can do, it's not great. This is pretty high, it's the one over Comoth it's still pretty high, and I think this one's right there, and it might overtake it, being that it's in Jersey. I've had a pretty crummy streak in Jersey, and nothing to do with the fans or anything like that. Just opponents and stupid things happen to me as well, and that's just the way that it goes. But it was good to kind of get back on track and get another first round finish as well.
Good grief.
I think I do, and when I say fight by fight, I don't mean that I'm like right there. I'm trying to prepare myself as a provider for my family for that next step, and that's kind of one of the biggest things. But if I can feel healthy and perform like that, my last 3 wins have come in the first round, in just over 2 minutes. So I know what I can do. It's just a matter of doing it on a fight night. No opponent in particular. I've never been the type to pick opponents, and I know that that's like, you need to guide your career and all that stuff, and you guys in media, you do like to give fighters crap for not picking opponents, but that's not my thing. I'd like to be working my way back up to the top of this division, and I'd like to fight guys. Like, I was really excited to fight them. I mean, this is a guy that I've got a ton of respect for, and it was fun preparing for it. It was fun having him in my mind, and envisioning his face on the pads as I'm hitting him. We'll see, and if Sean needs me to fill in soon, I'll fill in soon. The only thing is he can't get me during elk season. No. But it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. There was. I'm not superstitious, but there was a little bit of a curse. It's good. It's good to get the win, here in front of my fans. That's a hell of a group to be compared to, I'm not the type to obsess about some of these little records and stuff like that I've got, but that's a really cool one. The weight of it, just hearing their names is pretty awesome to be associated with them. It was I missed the first round because we were just coming down and stuff like that, but I was able to get it on my phone. And he went and he fought a tough fight against a tough opponent, and was able to keep attacking throughout the fight and won a tough decision. He did great. I mean, that kid's he got thrown to the wolves. Like, your second fight, you're walking out at the back is pretty ridiculous to think about. But at the same time, that's a kid that as a teenager was coming to sparring days with us, and mixing it up. And that was when we had a group of 6 or 7 guys fighting in the UFC, and he's right in the mix and training with everybody. So he's got the experience when it comes to the training aspect. It's those little things. It's hearing the roar of the crowd that you still. I was in the back end, goosebumps, and just. It's hard not to let your emotions and your adrenaline just take over sometimes, and it's kind of a learned skill to keep it down and to kind of push those back. So for him to be here and competing is awesome. It's amazing. It's great. It's I mean, I've never really concerned myself with the doubters. But for me, it's going out and proving to myself, really. And yeah, it's a great feeling to go out and perform the way that I am. It would definitely interest me. Hearing the names that I recognize, that I have seen fight and been fans of. It's awesome. It's awesome to be with them in the build up and step into the octagon with them. What I need to do is I need to start going up to 70s and 85 so I can find more of those guys that I've always wanted to fight. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me who is across the cage when they close the door behind me. Yeah, it's fun to have that potential for that really exciting fight. Like, that it's a lot higher probability for a guy like that. Yeah, dude. Clay's awesome. He's awesome. He actually gave me one of his shirts. He's starting up that fishing thing with Chad Mendez and gave me one of the first one of his shirts. So yeah, he's a like I said, he's a guy that I got a ton of respect for. He's been in it. He's fought a who's who. How can you not like the guy? I don't know. Maybe the line is he's turning into like a symbiont or something like that, right? Like a venom. Yeah, it's definitely coming with its bad sides of it. But you grow your hair out a little bit, and everybody freaks out. But yeah, it was a struggle for a couple years there. It really was. It wasn't easy, and without the support of my wife and my family and my team, I wouldn't have gotten through it. And even after my diagnosis and coming back in 2016, having a great tail end of the year, second half of that year, I still came back and got my ass kicked by the line. At the end of the year and into 2017, and dealt with some bogus stuff that nobody wants to deal with, and it was just it was tough, and then it very well may be. The problem with the disease is that we don't really know too much about it, and it affects everybody differently. And, I was in rough shape, but I've met people that completely changed their lives, and it's ridiculous that there's not as much research on it and development of tests or vaccines or a cure for it. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is the fact that, one, I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable, and you just have to fight back. You have to, and there were plenty of days where I did not feel like getting out of bed, but it's like, hey, I'm fighting for 4 weeks. You got to get up and do something, Jim. And I struggled through camps and trained in a way that wasn't to my strengths, just to get through it. But
46, 150.
Putting up with that little bit of
gravy. I finally surpassed my score, even though by one measly thousand.
To be a better athlete, and just doing a little bit of exercise as well. And like when it comes to the
not the best version of
supplements and stuff,
Super Pac Man.
I don't know how much of that helped. I think some of them obviously got
it works pretty good, I guess.
I did some mushroom